Yes, but I was thinking of you, Asa.
Oh God, that nigga said he was thinking of me.
Literally, I was the first one. I was like, nah, I should hit yes for Asa.
I'm about to get the questions out.
Drugs.
I'm getting the questions out. Everybody get ready. Well, not get ready, but all right. Oh, it's just Asa, right?
I thought it was Josh, but yeah, I'll do it.
Josh doing it too. Josh is here.
Alright.
Yeah, Josh.
What you want, Wawa? Yeah.
Nah, I want
Wawa. Wawa.
I'm sorry, bro.
Can I get a deep throat noise from you?
Bro, I don't get it. Like, I don't understand why or how I can't.
No. It's fine. I'm gonna miss something like that.
Ah.
All that choking on my.
Alright, whatever. Alright.
My milkshake It's better than
Do we need to be
I
quiet, Stanley?
think it's going. I mean, if y'all want to chime in and speak, then feel free. I wouldn't be opposed.
Why, go ahead.
Josh, go ahead. You got it.
Bro, I'm dyslexic, bro. I can't speak.
Bro, I'm playing Dragon Quest, so.
And you have a silver tongue, so speak, nigga.
Nah, I'm good.
That boy don't want to use his gift. Hey, what's wrong with you?
Use that gift.
Nigga just said you got a silver tongue. You go ahead. Nah. All right. You don't want to use your gift? That was your God-given right.
Oh God.
Go ahead, Ty. Ty got that voice.
Hold on. I have to make sure that it's
I got that Skyrim
I'm about to kill myself, bro.
I got that scout voice from Team Fortress 2.
But bitch. Sorry. Like, how can I not knock you off and you're at the fucking edge, man?
Fucking edge, dude.
Like, I'm literally
you're gonna cut yourself.
I'm edging the game right now.
You need to stop edging people. That's not cash money.
Shut up, nigger.
Whoa!
Goddamn monkey. H.O. black ass. Damn jigaboo. Finally! Fuck! Had to hit this nigga with some crazy combos.
Hold up. I'm about to fuel up. Nah, you straight, bro. Oh, nah, you good, bro. My bad. I went off script.
I'm flamboyant as fuck, bro.
Alright.
Yeah, you
Hey, yo, so what's the move, y'all? We all gonna play a game together? Like,
I'ma play with you.
whoa!
Ain't
Roblox football.
Roblox
Have a
football.
Roblox foot job.
All right, Asa. All right, Asa. All right, Asa. Asa, you ready?
All right, what's up?
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hi, this is Stanley Hayes. I'm interviewing Asa Smith, a 19-year-old black male living in South Carolina. Asa was raised under a religious household, but we'll see what his views look like today. Asa, how are you?
I'm great, man. How about you?
Pretty good, man. Okay,
It's
well,
great to hear.
I'll start off with the first question. What role has faith or spirituality played in your life so far?
In all honesty, excuse me, faith has played a guiding role for me. You know, when I really feel like there's nowhere else to turn, I have there's no path that's lit up ahead of me. You know, calling upon God does not fail.
All right.
Never fails. You know, having the Lord, you know, just the feeling of somebody being there without them being there is just like
It's
I
comforting.
guess, yeah, it's very comforting. Like, it's just something that I think we all need as humans, because some of us really can't, you know, be alone. And so you're never alone when you put your life in Christ. So, like, Christ is always with you, but it's just up to you to, you know, believe that you're never alone. So,
And how has like your upbringing and like your environment that you grew up around like influenced like your beliefs today?
well, more like how can I put it? I see more for myself than like what I already have. Not saying I'm not grateful. But it's like I see more to my life, and so it's like I just have to call upon God sometimes, because it's like, okay, I like you know that I don't want to be in this situation right now. Show me how I can get out of the situation. Show me how I can do better for my situation. Like, you know, things of that nature.
And how do you feel like the education you got kind of played into like how you feel, well, your current beliefs compared to
I believe that education did not play a part at all when it came to faith. It was more like when I felt like I was going to give up and jump out a window or something. And it's like, you know, Lord, please help me. I don't know what to do with my life. But aside from that, education is by far the last thing I want to talk about when it comes to religion.
Speaking on the topic of that, like, you know, you've been in school, you know, over a decade of your life was, you know, dedicated to school. So I feel down.
So I feel
sorry. So I feel, you know, this question is pretty appropriate for the, you know, given, you know, what our life's been. So there's a lot of debate between like whether like religion should play a part in like the education children receive in grade school. Do you think religion should play a role in like education, and why or why not?
I believe that as much as I would love the word to get spread around, I feel like it should be everybody's choice, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like if your parents are already religious to a certain degree, and you go to school and you have to have that shoved down your throat for an actual grade, you know? Like, I feel like there has to be some line where it's like, you know, this is too much Jesus. I'm not trying to say Jesus is too much, but it's just too much Jesus in one day, in 1 week. You feel me? Like, especially if your parents are strictly religious, like they're up
Yeah,
there, and
nah, I
then
get
the
it.
education system, you know, I feel like that's like a double whammy for somebody that wants to become an atheist. You feel me? Like I just feel like that's a setup for somebody to become an atheist or agnostic or something, because you're just getting Jesus forced down your throat all the time. But if you, as yourself, take time to come into your own person and allow yourself to just follow Christ instead of somebody telling you to follow Christ, I
Mhm.
feel like, you know, that leaves a more positive impact on society than it being inside of schools.
Right,
So
right.
I
Interesting.
do not agree or mess with,
Separation
because
of church and state.
is this being recorded?
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say something else.
Nah, I mean, speak your mind, but you good. Everybody grown that's listening to this, or that will be listening to this, you know.
Nah, I mean,
So,
I was about to start cursing. Like, cause I'm trying to be studious. I'm trying to be an intelligent young black man. I want to say some shit. I
you
see.
good? All right, bro. Come on.
All right, my bad, my
All
bad. All right.
And you said like school didn't really like play a part in like how you view like faith life for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So, uh, there's a lot of like people that would, well, you know, they side with science more than, you know, religions, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess you would call that like your average atheist or whatever. So, you know, when you hear stuff like this isn't real because there's no proof, and then you hear stuff like, you know, basically siding on the religious side, you know, how do you reconcile like what you learn from like outside sources, like school, you know, peers, especially growing up, because I feel that had like a lot of impact on the way I view the world now. So how did you like, you know, kind of interpret the things that you learned from like other people compared to like what you were taught like in religious settings?
Well, for one, I know that everybody is raised differently, so I can't really I'm not like me personally, I'm not gonna speak my mind on much, you know, unless you sound genuinely damn, I want to say a word. It's if you sound incorrect, okay? If you sound crazy on what your statement is when it comes to the Lord Jesus Christ, then yes, I will educate you. But aside
Like
from that,
miracles and stuff.
yeah.
All right, yeah, we gonna dig into that a little bit. We gonna dig in it. All right,
Oh,
go
we
ahead,
gonna
my
get
bad.
into the nitty gritty.
Into the nitty gritty, bro.
All
But
right.
yeah, go.
But that's really all I have to say. Like, I mean, when it comes to things like that, it's like I tend to kind of stay out the way of that sort of conversation unless you just sound wrong, like you just sound stupid,
Hmm.
genuinely incorrect, and something like, you know, just something within me is like, you know what, bro? Hey, hey, since you gonna talk about it, I'm gonna need to tell you something.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah. Hold up. All right, we're gonna move forward, you know. All right, so what do you yourself think is the difference between having faith and having like knowledge?
I feel like having faith is your belief in something. Like, uh, I believe I'm gonna get this job, you know, or I believe I'm gonna be able to get this car. You know, that's just like that's having faith in, you know, yourself, and not only yourself but God as well. Just deliver that to you. When it comes to knowledge, like knowledge on the book or knowledge in general.
Knowledge in general.
Um, Knowledge in general, it's more like actually, hold on,
It's
hold on,
like
hold
just
on, real quick.
having knowledge, Nikki.
Repeat, Repeat the question, bro, because now I'm confused.
Like, what's the difference to you between faith and knowledge?
Oh, what's the difference?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like faith is more belief space. Like, you know, you already, how can I put it? You don't know, but you feel as if it's going to be whatever way you're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to dissect that and truly give you like a more in-depth answer, but that's what I'm
Nah,
gonna give you.
I understand. Kind of like a trust, like a blind trust in a way. Okay.
With
Yeah.
knowledge, it's like, you know, you kind of got facts right here, so you can you know,
You
what's
know.
2 plus 2? Yeah, you know what's 2 plus 2. 4. All right, then. So that's knowledge. That's knowledge. You know, it's something that you already know, rather compared to something that you don't know, but you just have strong faith. Like, you just have strong faith behind whatever you believe.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of
So
people
like,
don't believe that Christ is real, but I'm going to forever say Christ is king and Christ is right there waiting for me. So
yeah. And speaking of that, like, you know, your beliefs, do you ever like question like the validity like of your beliefs, or like the
sometimes
trueness in it,
I can't
and like
lie. I
how like how
waver
you
from
deal
time
with
to
it
time.
whenever that happens?
Well, really, personally, truly, I allow myself to ponder on it, and I just think about, like sometimes, yeah, it's the Bible do sound a little far fetched. Like, this is very inhuman.
Oh, we
It
go
really
dig into that
sounds
too. We go dig into that too.
like it just sounds very inhuman for a lot of things that go on in the Bible, but I believe majority of that stuff happened. Um. Uh. But it's just like at the same time, it's hard to really. How can I put it? I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to keep faith sometimes, just because sometimes science be making a lot more sense than the Bible does itself. But you have to have faith. Like, you have to have,
Yeah.
you know,
It all comes
you
down
have
to
to
faith
believe in
in the
something.
end.
Yeah.
Like that's why it's about like you're believing.
Yeah. That's it. That's exactly what I'm trying to say, actually.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
That way the pen. Sorry.
Nah, you good, bro. The the chocolate milk went down the wrong way, bro.
Damn.
My bad. But yeah, all right. Obviously, beliefs play like a big part in defining you as a person and like who you are, what you do in life. What role does faith play in your relationships with like family and friends and France?
And France.
And France.
And Frank. Sorry. Hey, cut that one out. Cut that one out
All
for
right, I got you. Good. You good. You good.
But what role? Um, I guess once again, like a guiding role, like leadership. Like, I'm not like, how do I, basically when I reach a situation with one of my peers or my significant other,
Right.
it's like, God, can you show me a sign on what I should do, how I should move forward? Like, can
And he
you?
does.
Indeed, like
Does
he
he? He
does.
does. Okay.
He does.
I love that, bro. I love that for you, genuinely. Do you feel like our generation like approaches religion like differently than older generations, and like how, if you think so?
I feel like I feel like people of our society now don't take religion as serious as they should. Which, and I'm not gonna lie, I am one of those people. I'm a Lutheran Christian. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a lukewarm Christian, but I still believe and I still have, morals and things of that nature. So it's not
Mm.
like I'm just gonna
Go off the
abandon
rails.
like abandon what I know
Right,
and
right,
who I am,
right.
you know, just for society. So
Right.
I just feel like, you know, we as a collective could use a lot more Christ, but I just feel like, it's not approached as a much needed or serious topic. And like just how you mentioned religion being in schools now, that's
Mm-hmm.
not something that I want. I want everything to be natural.
Right.
You know,
Like if
like
you believe in this, like actually, you don't
yeah,
just
like your
like
parents take
have
you
it
to church
forced
one
down
time.
your throat.
Indeed, like your parents take you to church one time, and you're just like, oh, I wonder how this gonna go. And then like you get that one sermon and you hear a couple songs, and now you just feeling the Holy Spirit. Like
Mm-hmm.
some if it's not if I don't feel like if it's nothing like that, and
Yeah. And like
yeah,
speaking of the Holy Spirit, um, like what's your belief personally about like the supernatural or like miracles or like
I
like
believe
alleged
they
stuff?
exist 100%. I feel like a lot of things that we create today came from somewhere originally. So therefore, it was found some way.
Mm-hmm. Do you
Like a
believe
lot
like?
of,
Oh man,
go ahead.
my bad. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
I was about to say, like, I just feel like, like some of these movies and games, like, that just seems, some of it's too unique to where it's like, all right, I don't even
Yeah,
think,
like this can't be a coinky dink, you
I'm
know?
about to say, like, I don't even think that, the smartest man on earth could think about this. So what you got going on?
Right. Interesting. Interesting. And like, do you feel like you've like experienced miracles in your life, like personally, like you've seen it, or
A
like
lot,
you've
a
experienced?
lot, yes.
Give me,
Um,
dive into the dates. I'd love to
well,
hear.
well, it's not this miracle really isn't on me, but it's on my grandfather.
Hmm.
Damn, I'm finna get
No,
personal with
still
y'all
count.
niggas.
No,
I'm
go
finna
ahead,
get
bro. Go
personal
ahead. Go
with y'all
ahead.
niggas. Hold on. I gotta prepare myself for this one because like this was like a damn near life altering. All right, so it was last summer, I believe, or the summer before then. Yeah, the summer before, the most recent summer.
Hmm.
My grandfather, we went on a cruise, and we were standing in line for these little golf carts to come take us to another part of the island. It was in the Bahamas,
Right.
and the sun started beaming on us like real bad. But my grandpa, he's sick. He got lupus, so
Right.
it started beating on him a little harder, and he pretty much had a heat stroke. Like he passed out and everything,
Damn.
and um, and honestly, I could have lost him that day if he fell any differently. And I feel like that's a miracle. That was God basically telling everybody like it's not his time yet. He can't go out like that. It's not his time.
Hmm.
Um, yeah. Another time, you know, how our young folks get. We start speeding on that road. Lose all sense and stuff.
Right.
So I would like to just regale y'all upon two tales. Um, it was this one time where I was driving pretty fast. I can't lie. I was heading up heading up to the Berg. Um, and then I was going around this 18 wheeler in this white truck.
Hmm.
And when I got on the other side, I peeped out another 18 wheeler heading towards me. And when I
Wait,
look over to
towards
my
you?
right, yes, like I'm, how you pass on the other side?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I have an 18 wheeler coming towards me, one beside me, along with a white truck. And I look over to my right to see if I can get back in, and I have no space. And so I just basically gave myself a little prayer and gunned it. And by the grace of God,
You
truly,
made it, bro. You made it.
I got out. I got out unscathed. Car was not, injured or anything. Like, God was really with me. And then another time where I could have gotten thrown in the slammer for speeding, but instead the police gave me a ticket and told me I got a court date. So that's another miracle right there. I feel like I should have actually went to jail that night. I was going 110 and a 35.
Bro.
No, I'm lying. I'm going 101 and a 35. Going 101 and a
Jesus
35. And I really should have gotten arrested that night. But God had other plans. So therefore,
And like being like
here.
a believer of like miracles, like you described, and like these stories, like how do you respond to people who like view miracles as like fabricated or like manipulative, like inside and outside of the church, if you have an answer for both?
Well, inside the church, I feel like there's really no room for you to think that way inside the church, because it's like anything can happen at this very moment, and the fact that everybody can walk out of here alive and without any health problems is a miracle itself, because you know how many shootings have happened at churches?
No, God.
Like, we
Black
could really
churches
just
at
get
that.
I'm about to say, like, predominantly black churches, some of them get shut up on the regular, and so the fact that we're able to come here and congregate and enjoy some of the word and sing and all that, and all of us walk out unharmed, that's a miracle itself.
I agree.
Like, I feel like it's a bigger picture that you have to look at. Yeah, because anything can happen at any time. That's really what it is. Like, anything can happen. Anything can happen. You could get in your car and that bitch blow up. so it's really a miracle that we're still here today, regardless of everybody.
True.
And outside the church,
oh yeah,
I just feel like, a lot of people take some of the small things that happen to them for granted. So it's like something that you could have been waiting for. Like, let's say you've been needing a new controller and your mom is getting you a new controller.
right.
Like, you're not really gonna think of that as think much of that, like, just like, oh, my mom's being nice, but that's a miracle right there. You've been down for a minute. Like, you've been down for a minute with a bum ass controller, and now you got a controller that fresh out the box, no problem.
No stick drift, no mashed up buttons, no syrup on the back.
Oh God! Like,
no, I agree. A lot of people take things for granted, even the smallest things. I too am like I'm a culprit.
I'm one too.
I'm a culprit.
But I've been trying to do better on that. Be a lot more appreciative of the small things in life, because
could all be gone in an instant, bro.
Oh God! Like, just like my car. Ain't been thinking about that for real. Then now she gone.
Oh God.
Now she gone.
Too good. Like, speaking of like inside the church, the Bible, of course, is a big part in that when it comes to teaching and speaking about what's expected of you as a Christian or someone who believes. But the Bible has its weird moments at times, like I can recall in Genesis, there was a part where after Noah and his family survived the ark, he went in a tent and he like fell asleep drunk and butt naked. And then his son came in and was like, "Dad, why are you naked?" And he was like, "All right, bro, I'm just gonna curse you and the sons that are born to you because you saw me naked." And I thought something like that. I thought that was kind of weird. Like when I first read that, because I was like, why are you doing that?
I mean, Jesus did curse a tree because it wasn't fruiting. So
Like, why are you
I
talking to a
mean,
tree? How you feel, bro? Like, how you feel about those, bro? How do you feel about like weird stuff like that in the
bruh,
Bible? Like, do you think it like
be completely
actually has
honest.
meaning, or do you just think it's just like stupid writing?
I
Like,
feel
what do you think
like
it is?
it has a deeper meaning to it. Truly, I feel like it has a deeper meaning to it. But like, we're not able to analyze this deeper meaning because of
Because
how
it's
we're.
just
It's just so bizarre.
right.
Like,
Like
I
when
don't know.
Moses smacked the rock and it starts squirting and stuff. I think that's what it did. Like just gushing out water and stuff after he
Or
smacked it
when
two
he split
times.
the Red Sea,
Exactly. Like,
like
are you really
those are
walking through
feats.
the ocean though? Like, is that really possible? Like,
And
how do you
not
feel
only
about
by
that?
yourself, but with other people.
Exactly.
Like, I just
And
feel
like,
like some degree, it's just it
just
sounds so
ridiculous, but
unreal.
then it's like,
Yes,
yeah.
but
And like
I
stuff
mean,
like
what
that,
else do
like,
we have?
it doesn't always like, it's not always taken like literally, or it's not
Jesus
always
wept.
taken
Oh
metaphorical,
God.
or it's like, so it's like the Bible in general, like the wacky moments and the serious stuff, or
Yeah.
like the supernatural, like whatever that type of thing happens in the Bible. Like, do you think these stories are like they should be taken like literally, or like metaphorically, or like as a symbol, or like representing like an idea or something that you should be doing, rather than like literally trying to turn water to wine, or like literally trying to split the Red Sea? Like, how do you think
I
like
believe something like that, like water to wine and all that, is very just
far
more
fetched,
metaphorical.
far
Like
fetched,
it's
right?
yeah, it's very far fetched too. Truly, like I just that doesn't even sound like something that can happen. I mean, it isn't something that can happen. Like it really isn't. It's physically and scientifically impossible for you to turn H2O into an alcoholic beverage. But you know,
I would love that though.
oh
I'm
God,
about that.
like, like, bro, I don't know. I feel like that stuff right there is extremely far fetched. Like that's genuinely not something real. But it's like, who
Do
are
you think
we to
like the
say that it's
wacky
not?
stuff should be like taught in churches and wherever like
Yes,
Christianity is taught?
I
You
feel like
feel
it
like that
should. I
has
feel like
like
the
a
whole Bible should be, it should be taught. Like everything should be learned about. Every serious, wacky, uh, delusional stuff that's in the Bible. I feel like everybody should just, I feel like it should be a part
mm-hmm.
of learning the word.
Interesting. And you know, what would you say to like your average person if they had doubts about their faith, or if it was like, I guess, a counter argument to what you believe? Like, how would you try and like sway them to, I guess, if you had to, kind of share your beliefs with them? How would you go about doing that? Or what would you say to an opposing person of your beliefs? Like opposing your beliefs, my bad.
I would say give yourself time to experience it, because miracles and the things that you want to happen aren't going to happen when you ask for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I feel like you always have to leave windows open for opportunity. Like, you can't just sit here and be like, oh God, why'd you curse me, why do you hate me so much, and tomorrow he gives you a Lamborghini. You're gonna be regretting everything that you just said the day prior. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that's yeah, I just feel like I feel like you should just give it time.
Yeah.
That's what I can say. Give it time. Give yourself some room to really, uh,
Experience everything.
yeah, like you know, for you to actually be able to sit here and say something like that, because you don't know when your blessings are coming.
Can happen at any time.
Like, here's me, I was without headphones and a computer for a while, and then look, my mom just bring out headphones and a like a Chromebook, pretty much.
Oh God.
Like, oh God, it's a tablet, but it got a keyboard, so I consider that a Chromebook. But look, like I've been down bad without it, and here I am now. And these headphones got great quality.
They Sony?
Oh hell nah. But I just know they use some good quality headphones.
Well, Ace, I appreciate you for your time, honestly, Brad. And like, do you have anything else that you would like to share, or anything you'd like to say before we conclude?
Get closer to God. Trust in yourself and trust in the Lord to deliver you from any type of mishaps that you may be going through. This nigga, that's what it is.
My bad.
Nah, not it's not you, bro. It's freaking White. but that's all I have to say. Like, just keep faith. Trust in the process. Trust in the Lord, and just continue being great. Never regress, always progress. You know?
Well, that's it. So, thank you, bro.
No problem, bro.
Bro, I got the PS4 sounds on. It's just so nostalgic. Like, it just reminds me of the good old days, bro.